rice very much at the beginning of the study in America. I could I could not stand the food here. Although the American food is good, I feel I cannot live without the rice. Rice is the perceived simple food for the Asian country, especially in China. There are long history and advanced technology of growing rice in the China. Um, the most important is that Chinese people start to select the better best type of the rice in the early time. According to the record, um, Chinese people start to grow rice and use rice for food in about 7,000 years ago. Um, Rice was a kind of normal plant in south of China. However, there were no scientists in that time, so the Asian people just picked it up and ate. Um, Along with the time has passed, they learn to grow the rice, and it made them could settle down in one place. It was helpful to their development. The rice at that time were white type, so so the the circle of growth of the time of growing was slow, and the output was very low. Um, Along with the migration of the North people in China, rice start to spread out all of the China and become the perceivable food of China. In about 100 years ago, because of the special situation in China, Chinese people was hard to learn some uh, wonderful knowledge and technology from Western countries. Um, it make Chinese development of science and technology become slow. However, Chinese technology of growing rice was still in the high level of the all of the world. I did some research and I found that Chinese people had used different kinds of rice to make different food at that time. For example, some of them are used to make the make the rye white kinds of, yeah, they're just kind of rice, and some of them are used to cook, yeah, and and when I research further, I found amazing situation that some people would save a good type of rice and let them grow in and different place in different ways in order to get a better type. Um, I think this is the reason why they got a lot of different types of rice. Um, it's amazing, I think. Nowadays, the scientists become better and keep developing. The technology of growing rice has changed very much, such as the tooth, the weight, and the type of the rice. I believe that there are 19% of Chinese would know who is Yuan Longping. Yeah, he's famous. Dr. Yuan Longping grows what is called super hybrid rice. Rice is self pollination, so it's hard to use the simple way to make the hyper rice. However, Dr. Yuan Longping had overcome the difficulties and and spent a lot of time on his project. Finally, he had found some special type of the rice and make the super hyper rice that high output and easy to alive in different environment. I think this is not the end of the rice development, but is the new start. I believe the technology of growing rice in China will become better and better. For example, people maybe will make a special type that a special rice in fruit flavor. I think that is very cool. And what do you think? As we have learned, Chinese people remove the rice from outdoor and grow it in the Asian time. Then they try to use the nature power to select the best type of rice in about 100 years ago. Now, yeah, nowadays they use the scientists to make the super type. So what will happen in the future? I don't, I don't know anything in the future, but I can sure that if Chinese people are still in the world, the rice would not stop its evolution.